Hello, Classic Crew, and welcome to today's episode of The Scoop. If you are new to my channel, The Scoop is our opportunity to act as if we're grabbing a cup of coffee together, have a chat, go over what went on over the course of the week, and just have a conversation. So I love hearing what you guys have been up to in the comments, so make sure to leave something down below. Grab a cup of coffee or tea or lemonade or whatever it is that you're drinking, and let's get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is another content creator here on YouTube, and her name is Amanda Ensing. So she has over 1 million subscribers. She is a beauty YouTuber, and she has done an incredible job of building up her business. But she came out as conservative, and of course that isn't allowed. And ever since she did, she has been getting in hot water, but she came out as conservative, and of course people hated it. As you guys know on my channel, it is something that we have to talk about constantly, is the idea that conservatives are not allowed to speak up and say what we truly believe, which is very clear for her because just this week something pretty crazy happened. So she had Sephora sponsoring one of her videos, which they looked at beforehand and they saw the content of, and when some people started commenting on her videos that she was a conservative and that they hated that she had voted for Trump, Sephora pulled her contract and tried to not pay her for the work that she put into her video. And she started a campaign that she called the #BoycottSephora campaign, asking conservatives not to go to Sephora for their makeup anymore because Sephora does not care about conservatives. Now, I think this is a really cool movement. I think she's doing a really important thing by shedding light on this kind of thing. And it made me want to shed light on something that happened to me rather recently. So I had a sponsorship. I had a sponsorship lined up for 6 months. I did one video and I sent it to them. They reviewed it. They said it all looked fine. I went ahead and posted it. And a few people wrote to that company, said they didn't agree with the content that I had posted, and the company pulled the sponsorship. So I no longer am making money from that company because I am conservative. And they were explicit in their email that it was because of my content and what I have to say here on my channel. Now, I had showed them the video beforehand, so they knew what they were getting into. And I also know that this company sponsors other creators who have done other controversial content on the other side. So it seems like conservatives are being actively discriminated against, and Amanda Ensing is not alone. So yes, you should boycott Sephora. No, we should not stand for this kind of treatment. No, conservatives should not be discriminated against for their beliefs. And if you believe something on the other side, you shouldn't be discriminated against either. As creators, conservatives are losing money for being conservative and being openly conservative because people on the left will contact those companies and tell them not to give us money. So we are losing our income because of our views. And it is disgusting, it's awful, and it's happening right now in front of our eyes. It's happened to me, it happened to Amanda Ensing. So this isn't just a one-off situation that happened with her, it happened to me. So this is something that is happening to all of us. And it's really upsetting, and it's something that we should be fighting against. And this is why I think it's so important for me as a creator to continue to speak up about my views so that we aren't all silenced. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think. So the next things that I want to talk about are just a bit more on the lighter side. So we had a bunch of snow hit us in Virginia, and I know that that's been happening all over the country in a lot of different places, but we haven't had snow since early-ish December, I think, and I have been so happy to have snow again because I love snow and I love fresh snow, and winter doesn't feel worth it unless there's snow. This is my philosophy. If it's gonna be freezing cold, I really can't get behind it unless there's a reason, and that reason is snow. So when it's really cold and rainy, or when it's just really cold and bitter, if it's not snowing, I don't think it's worth it. But it is beautiful when it snows, and it is so fun and cozy and such a good opportunity to snuggle and drink hot chocolate, and I've just been really enjoying the snowfall. So it's been a nice way for my husband and I to kind of spend our time together inside and snuggled up in blankets and watching movies and playing games. So I love the snow. I'd love to know what you guys think. I know some people love snow. I know other people don't care about the snow, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Next thing thing I wanted to talk about was getting together with a girlfriend just for a girls' night. And it's something that I've been doing a little bit more frequently, and it's been so nice. And this is something I think a lot of married women lose out on, is that they just don't invest time to spend with their female friends on their own. It is so important. Married friends, single friends, it's a really good way to stay in touch with your single friends is just to spend an evening out with them, to go get dinner, to come back and watch a movie, to just enjoy each other's company, because spending time with your female friends is so important, and it's such a nice way to have that community that can really support you. And I just think it's a really nice thing. So I got together with a girlfriend, we dressed up, we went out to dinner, and we just kind of had a great time chatting and eating. And then we came back to the house with the intention of watching a movie, but ended up just talking even more. So I am a huge proponent of women doing girls' nights or doing brunches and having time with their friends and investing time in your female friendships, because that stuff really does pay dividends throughout your life, and I think it's really important. The last thing I wanted to talk about is just my hairstyle today. So I am normally somebody who has my hair down in my videos, but I was feeling a little bit lazy today and I didn't want to have to curl my whole hair situation. So I just threw my hair up in a super high pony, and then I wrapped it around and used a scrunchie to secure it. And then I pulled out my bangs and just curled them. And I love doing my hair like this. It makes me feel really fancy, but what's so funny is that it takes me so much less time than if I were to just curl my hair. And this makes me feel like elegant and lovely. And so that I feel like is a very good lesson for women, that it doesn't have to take you forever to feel feminine and feel beautiful and embrace your womanhood. So doing this beautiful kind of hairstyle that took me probably 5-10 minutes is just an easy way to make yourself feel like a lady, and you don't have to throw a bunch of time into that. So even if you just throw your hair up in a bun and just curl the front layers of your hair, you'll feel really beautiful and put together. And it doesn't have to be a whole long process. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join the Classic crew. We do lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and relationships, and all of that stuff, all from a conservative perspective here on my channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified of all my new videos. If you'd like to subscribe to my newsletter, I will put a link in the description box below, and you'll get just a little dose of Classic into your inbox twice a month. If you want to follow me on social media, it's Classically Abby, absolutely everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!